Hello everyone! So today's gonna be my self-introduction video. I'm gonna start with the basics. So my name is Najwa binti Muhammad Zaki. My first name is Najwa, so you can call me Najwa. I am a student from Malaysia and currently I'm in my final year doing psychology at Cardiff University. If I were to describe myself in 2 words, I would say I'm an optimistic person and I'm also a bit introvert. So my MBTI is that I am an INFP. So for my introversion a bit, I could say that I like people, it's just that a lot of crowd is gonna drain me out. So if I were to talk about my hobby, I am a huge Harry Potter fan. So let me just show you off my Hogwarts 3D puzzle up there. Yep. And I also love watching dramas and movies, especially Asian dramas and movies. I like Korean, Japanese and Thailand, stuff like that. Also, I love playing games. Usually I just play games on my mobile phone, stuff like Candy Crush, Subway Surfer. But during my first year here in Cardiff, back in 2020, the end of it, it was heavy COVID time. And because of that, I couldn't go out. I was homesick because it's my first time in the UK. And I started playing Genshin Impact on my laptop. And in some ways, I know it's just playing games, but it helps me a lot because while I cannot go out there, I can actually, go through the adventure inside the game and explore the places, although it's just a fantasy world. Another thing about me, I also love arts and crafts. I used to play this one musical instrument called Chat Lempong. It's a traditional musical instrument back in Malaysia. And during my second year here in Cardiff, I also self-taught myself to play the guitar. I bought one guitar and I have a friend, a housemate of mine, who also played the guitar and she taught me a bit at first. But then because she left and go back home, I started learning it by myself. And I also self-taught myself to crochet. Right before I came here to the UK, it was a few months of preparation. I wanted to give something to my cousins and nephew and nieces. So I wanted to be something more personal and I started learning how to do amigurumi, which is sort of like a crocheted plush and soft toys. And once I came here to the UK, because the weather is cool, I started learning to do other stuff like scarves, cardigans, beanies and all. This is not what I did, by the way. So yeah, I love crochet. And one last thing that I self-taught myself is the Japanese language. I can currently speak 2 languages, which is Bahasa Melayu, my native language, and English, which I've been learning since I was in preschool. And I love Japan. I've never been there, but I wanted to learn the language. So I took 2 classes of Japanese lesson in my second year. And because I'm in final year now, I'm a bit busy. I just self-taught myself occasionally. So yeah, and maybe in the future I want to learn more language. Maybe the sign language, maybe Spanish. Story time. So how do I get to Cardiff University? So right after high school, I wanted to do TESOL, but my teacher suggested me to apply for this one program that is funded by the government. And so I did that and I got into IB, International Baccalaureate, for 2 years in Malaysia. And during my second year, I remember Professor Mark Brunner from the School of Psychology in Cardiff, who came to Malaysia, to our school, and gave a talk about doing psychology in Cardiff University. And that actually is the first time I ever heard the word Cardiff. I took his business card and I remember actually applying for Cardiff University, and he came again for the second time to talk to me and a few of my other friends who also applied for Cardiff Uni. It was just a casual talk. I just asked him about how Cardiff is as a place, what kind of university Cardiff is, and I got interested. And so then somehow I got here. Yep, it was a good choice. The things that I did as a Cardiff Uni student. This might sound like an excuse, but I've developed a bit of a fear of people due to the pandemic.
It's not that I fear people, it's just I get very nervous to interact with people after not seeing them for a long time. So in my second year, in order to get better, I joined this one program called Festival of Diversity, conducted by the Malaysian Society in Cardiff University. So what we did is basically, as Malaysians, we gathered and we conducted a theatre performance where we sing and dance to promote the cultures in our country. So I came and joined as the Malay dancer, and yeah, it took months of preparation, but throughout the process I was able to find myself again, try and practice my social skill again, and I was also able to meet other Malaysians who's currently studying in Cardiff and who's in a similar station as me. It was such a good experience, and I recommend anyone else who wanted to join any program in Cardiff Uni. Even if it's not good enough, it's going to be a very good experience for every one of us.
And so that's it from me. I hope everyone know me better after this video. I hope to see you guys soon.